Wait, let's say our pronouns real quick. I'm a he.
I'm a starfish. You and I are sick.
You walked into a lion's den.
You wouldn't know that it was human meat until they said to you, human carpaccio.
When I think about eating people, not only do I think about how they would taste, but I also like to think about their personality.
Walked into a lion's den.
Just call me my guy and we're good.
Yeah, call me my dude. That's it. You sound like the dumbest robot made.
I am the dumbest robot.
Thank you for listening to Splittin Hairs. On this podcast, you're gonna learn about yourself. I'm Asha Salzano.
My name is Chris Metcalf.
We're all lizard people anyway.
Man.
Man, Lil Wayne had an amazing career. Well, has, I guess you can say.
Well.
But he had an amazing career like in 2008. He really
He
thrived.
was on fire. When he was on every mixtape, he was like the
When he
volume
dropped-
of music he was putting out.
When he dropped, was it Carter 5? When he did Lollipop?
Yeah.
He was all... He owned that summer in New York. In New York, he owned that summer.
To give you a perspective on how big he was, I went to like the whitest college ever. I went to Quinnipiac University in Connecticut, which is in like the suburbs, but also next to New Haven, which is hood AF. Like if you've ever been to New Haven. New Haven's weird because it's like there's like Yale, and then the hood.
Yeah.
Like it's like that. And like, yo, people.
That's like Atlantic City. Like Atlantic City is like nice with all the casinos and all of that, and then one block away, the hood.
Yeah.
You know, like Las Vegas, the Strip. It's like, it's so nice. 1 block away, the hood.
Yeah. Baltimore's a little like that too. Like you'll be like walking down like one, dude, there have been times where I've been in Baltimore, you're like walking down like one street and you're like, oh my God, these homes must be like colonial. Like they're so old and they're so beautiful. And then you like turn a corner and it's like, I'll never forget. I turned a corner and it was like Tyrone's Chicken and like fucking like beat up fucking houses and like fucked up blocks. And it's just like in a block.
Yeah,
like,
but you can say that can happen in New York too.
I feel like New York, it kind of, there are pockets, but I feel like New York, it kind of, you could see like a gradual like
I don't know,
shift.
because you can like do like a left, because like my neighborhood used to be like that. Now it's like destroyed. Now it's destroyed.
Yeah.
But
you
my neighborhood used to be like that, where you remember it used to be quiet and then you make a left and then it's, you know, there's like drug dealers
Some
on the
shit
streets.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like places like that with Las Vegas and Atlantic City, it's kind of like La La Land, and then it's just the hood. Like Yale, and then it's just, you know. But go ahead, what were you saying?
Wait, I forget, what did we start talking about? That we were talking about all these cities and
we were talking about Quinnipiac.
Oh, Quinnipiac. Oh, with Lil
Quinnipiac.
Wayne. With Lil Wayne. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, so to give you perspective on like how big he was, yo, everybody in fucking Quinnipiac was like all about fucking Lil Wayne. So like it not only scorched like here in New York, like when you were here in New York at that time, this was like white kids going nuts for him, like in like the suburbs and shit. I remember people were like, they were like, you know, Lil Wayne's learning how to play guitar. Like, do you remember that? Like they would say that shit, and I was like, cool. Who cares?
It was just like, okay, and what's that gonna do?
Right.
Like, what are you coming up to me for?
Yeah.
Like, they're like, so I'm going to learn how to play the guitar. And you're like, okay, yeah, I can see that for you. Everything Lil Wayne does, you should do. I can see that for you. Yeah.
How come you're not drinking Scissorp and drinking Percocets and Club Soda or whatever he drank?
Yeah, I recently saw an interview where he was like, y'all should mind y'all fucking business about what's in my cup. He's like, do you have a Grammy? So don't tell me to stop doing Scissorp. Because they be like, because he said that a lot of people say like, man, Lil Wayne was the man until he started that Scissorp shit. And he was like, I wrote all my albums on Scissorp. Like,
wait, really? I thought it was always the opposite. That's interesting.
Well, people say, you know, like his downfall after the Carter 5 and all of that. Like it was more like crime related, his downfall. I feel like he started like getting arrested for shit and like
that's
personal
what I thought
stuff.
It was. Yeah.
But for some reason out in the like,
they thought the
world,
Scissorp was hurting him.
Well, a lot of people say that, like the Scissorp really fucked him up.
When
you know?
in history has any musician had their drugs be not good for the music? That's my question to you. to those idiots who thought that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good sad thing to say.
I mean, it's sad, but come on, let's be real here. Miles Davis, the acid, all those guitar, like, come on, everybody, like, yeah.
No, everyone. No, you're right, but I think they meant like his downfall, like personally.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? Because then he started like not showing up to you know what I'm saying? They're trying to say like that. I don't know that either, but like they're saying stuff like that, like it fucked with his like professionalism, or like shit like that. But you know, people talk shit.
God, he's an artist. I mean,
but people talk shit. People always gotta talk shit. But it was funny. He said, "If you ain't win a Grammy," he was like, "I won a Grammy on Scissor." Like he was going off.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, but he was like sticking to it. He's like, you know, some.
Was that interview more recently?
Yeah, because it's an interview where he's talking. I don't know if it's like, it's definitely after his peak and then coming down and all that drama.
Because I thought the thing that kind of fucked with him was like what you said, like he got in trouble and then like he had to be sober for a while because of the probation and like all this shit. And I thought that was like the thing where he was like, oh, he's got to like deal with all this bullshit.
I think he was
but now
also,
he's probably back on the scissor and making hot hits.
I think he was also going through shit with what's his face?
Big Birdman?
Yes, Birdman. I don't know why I kept thinking Baby. I don't know why I kept thinking Baby. There's just like so many. There's like the Baby, Little Baby, who's Baby,
there's so many,
Baby Chick. You know, like. But I was thinking about Baby. Yeah, with Big Man.
Birdman.
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Yeah, with Birdman. I think he was going through that shit with him.
Was Manny Fresh involved in that shit? Shouts out to Manny Fresh. Fucking love
I don't remember.
House real big, car real big, phone real big, everything real big. You know that song?
Yeah.
Love that shit. That's like one of those songs where I was like, man, I feel left out. I wish I was I want to be big in there. I want to be big with Manny Fresh.
Yeah, a song that promoted obesity.
Yeah. he was on to that body positivity before anybody.
Lizzo who?
Yeah, Lizzo who? I only know Manny Fresh.
Yeah.
In that video, and he's holding the big ass phone.
Yeah. I mean, the South definitely came up too, like after Lil Wayne.
Well, yeah, he fucking.
Because then Lil Jon came out, and then Bubba Sparks came out.
Bubba Sparks. I love them all in the top 3 people you listen to represent the South. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was big.
Just because you were saying, like everything big, like that whole.
Big. Oh, you're talking about. Yes. Okay.
But you're also talking about like it was kind of like that dancey kind of like what are you talking about? Like everything big, and that's what Bubba did too. So that's why I correlated them because it was like what was Bubba Sparks booty everywhere. So it's like it sounds like that one. Yeah. Booty, rocking everywhere. Rocking everywhere.
Yeah.
Rocking everywhere.
Yo, the South loves they love that dance, like all this. I forget what it's called, but like all their songs, it's like or a lot of them, it's like they're like the dances, right? It's like the Superman or the Laffy Taffy, or like they always have like the.
Well, they love the club mix. It's it's like rap, but like for clubs.
Yeah. Which is fun, but we don't fuck with that up here in New York.
Yeah, we're the East Coast.
Yeah, we talk about guns and selling drugs and shit.
Yeah, relatable things.
Yeah.
Yo, I can't wait. I know I've been talking about like my neighborhood being bad, but like I don't know if I've said it before, but like the drug dealers moved from one block to another block.
Okay.
I don't know if I said it on the podcast. So
okay.
I know you know, but like, so the drug dealers moved from one block to the other block.
We're in Inwood, by the way.
And you don't have to tell people where I live.
Sorry, my bad. We'll bleep it out.
You got me closing the laptop. I'm scared. I'm scared.
In reaction.
I don't live here.
A technology spit take.
But anyway, so they moved, and so now they're in front of my building, like across the street. And we've never had a drug deal like that in my block. So this 4th of July, I am so happy that I'm going to be gone. Because yesterday they let one off that I thought the electricity had exploded. Like I looked outside like, oh shit, are all the lights out?
You said let one off. For people listening, we're talking about a
fireworks. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. They're like,
I know what you mean. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
And those are huge uptown.
You
want to talk about better than the Macy Day Parade?
There.
You come uptown New York.
I am gonna start a advertising to white people a little tour cart for 4th of July.
You just
because
can't
it
help
is-
not colonize. You
Is
just
I need
can't
to
help.
colonize. I love it up here. I love it up here. Yo,
You're like, I'm gonna make money off them enjoying
what's his
themselves.
name? Manuel, whatever. In the Washington Heights guy, he don't got shit on me. I'm gonna colonize the shit out of this place. I love it up here for 4th of July.
Yeah.
If I ever have a family,
You see people having fun, and your thought is, I'm gonna do a tour.
well,
Like
that's a bit. I'm not really doing a tour.
I'm gonna show them off for money.
That's
God,
a bit.
you cannot help. I
It's
mean,
a
don't get
bit.
me wrong. Your ancestors are like, that's my boy.
It's running through my
Yeah.
veins. I can't not colonize. Yeah. No, I mean that part's a bit. I'm not actually starting an LLC. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens.
LLC.
I ordered the Jeeps. But like,
What's funny is that I pictured you in like the bike carriage.
oh, where everyone's pedaling. See, the problem with that is that some people are gonna get yanked off that thing at 4th of July because
Yanked?
it's wild.
They're
down.
gonna get hit with a firework.
Yeah, they're gonna
right
get
in
an
their-
M80 chucked at them.
Not even chucked at them. It's gonna be lit and it's gonna fly right to their eye.
Yo, we
but
should've-
I picture you just like riding the bike and being like, so to the left, these guys, they have the low grade kind of stuff. I'm gonna take you up to the high grade.
Yeah, I've heard
The
there's
more-
a lot of stuff going on 145th.
Yeah.
yeah, like I
The
know
more-
the blocks.
The more the drug dealers are making money, the better these fireworks are.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
usually how it works.
It's like, yo. So
and you got everyone pedaling.
yeah, and everyone's like kind of freaked out a little bit because I feel like
You're gonna get someone shot.
yeah.
You are gonna get sued your first night.
I should have sent you. I mean, I guess I still could, but I should have sent you because, like, I don't think, like, for people who are listening to the show right now who are not from, like, who have never been up to this, like, northern Manhattan area for
Yeah.
4th of July, like, it's
That's
it
not
made
the sound
me
I
love
wanted to make.
a little squirt.
Yeah.
It made me love 4th of July. Like, it is
I
the
mean-
reason I'm now into fireworks. Like, literally because I lived up here and experienced my first 4th of July, like, when I was living in Washington Heights.
Mm-hmm.
I used to live, for people listening, I know you know, but, like, on, like, 158, like, when I lived down there, like, it's also wild there with the fireworks. And it's, like, I mean, it's... If you could just like imagine just fireworks going off with inside like blocks of huge buildings and
Yeah.
everyone's having the time of their life, but it's also kind of dangerous.
Well, it's always happened in my neighborhood. Like, so I'm used to that. Like, that's normal to
I've-
me. And like, you know, as a kid, you would be like, yeah, we're gonna go to the beach or we're gonna do something at like during the day, and then you come back for the street fireworks.
And it's amateur fireworks, like amateur, and it's the best. Like it's because for me, my coming into it, for me, fireworks was like, oh, it's 4th of July. We're all gonna go to the bay, or we're gonna the town.
Right,
The
and you get the
town
little
does them, and you-
bullshit cute. They
Yeah,
get
and
like
you
a
get the- yeah.
they got like a heart with red, white, and blue,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
these degenerates just want, and I mean degenerates in the best way. They
In the
just want
best way.
They want the biggest, the loudest, the flashiest.
Yes.
Like your wildest dreams of fireworks, they have it.
Yes. Yes.
And it's between buildings.
And it's between buildings and in the streets. And don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying everybody does it because not everybody does this, but there are some people that do some like reckless shit like that, like, well, like, and that's why it was funny. We were talking about us being on the bike thing. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen a kid just like light up like a fucking mortar, like M80 that's supposed to be shot out of a tube,
Yeah.
and just light it and just fucking chuck it into a crowd, and
Yeah.
it gets wild. But outside of that, like, I mean, it does like well because like sometimes like people I was shooting fireworks off with, like when I've shot them off like up here with people. I don't know if I'm like like indicting myself. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But like they'll like sometimes like go off like in a tree.
Yeah.
There was this one time I was shooting off mortars with these two dudes because like after the first year I saw how like crazy it was and like everybody in the neighborhood's like participating. I then was like, yo, I'm gonna get fucking fireworks and participate in this shit. And there was one year me and these two dudes, I didn't know who they were. They were just shooting off mortars back and forth.
Yeah.
For people listening, a mortar is like literally like it's not military, but you're just dropping like an explosive with a huge fuse. You light it and it doof, and shoots out, and they're just huge fucking explosion.
Yeah, the fun part is that like usually people do it responsibly.
Yeah.
But then you have what's fun but also dangerous, and you don't associate yourself with them. You don't say that that's what you look forward to, but it's the ones that like put it in a plastic bottle and let it explode.
Yeah,
it's the ones that
it's
like
fun.
throw it in the air. Is the ones that like light it and then like play fight around it. Like it's those.
Yeah.
And like that's always happened in my neighborhood, always. And it's so funny because when people started like, because like we have an Inwood group on Facebook, and people started like complaining about them, and so many people, so it's like an Inwood Facebook community,
Right.
And people are like, my dogs are like scared of these fireworks and blah blah blah. And what's so funny is like, I'm like, our dogs were always used to it. Like our dogs was like, you think you know the dark, we were born in it, you know, like our dogs are like Bane.
They understand what happens once a year.
Yeah, like I never remember being like
Day of reckoning for canines in this area when it fucking goes off.
I never remember like my dogs, and I had dogs always. Like we always had a dog in this house. I never remember being like, oh, July 4th, my dog is scared. Never. And it's so, and then like people will comment on these Facebook posts and be like, well, it's their neighborhood and you came into their neighborhood, so maybe you should think about it.
I was just going to ask, are these white people with dogs that came in? Because again, from my suburb world, our dog was always scared of fireworks. The dog would always be hiding under the bed, freaked out because there's fireworks. Like, yo, it's so,
Yeah.
they're definitely white people. Because I was going to say, the fun people, no fun people are on a neighborhood community, like.
Well, you're on it just for like if you're on it just to like be aware of stuff and shit like that.
But
and
I mean
also,
the people that are like, these fireworks, like those people.
oh, the people complaining.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
so the Inwood group is for anything. It's not just for the fireworks.
Oh.
They just okay. You're like the people. Oh yeah, no. The community group is like used to like spread around information, news. You know, it's like it's good if someone like broke your car window. You know, which is also a possibility here. And so they made a post about it. Like someone was like, these fireworks are getting out of control and blah blah blah.
Dude, I'll never forget. I was talking to some people.
You remember when you got the fireworks and you were like, yeah, I'm going to go down to the neighborhood across the street and I'm just going to like set fireworks around them. And I was like, maybe you want to like test the waters first? That was funny to me. That like, because usually I don't feel like you're this person out of place. That was like one of the times I was like, Chris is not from here.
Well, and I know this is gonna sound corny, and I know it's gonna sound crazy, like when you like for people listening. But honestly, and I wrote this down, like it was the most sense of community that I had ever felt, like maybe ever in any neighborhood I've ever lived in. Mm-hmm. Like when I was starting to say the thing when I was shooting mortars off with these guys, like the fun. To finish it quick because it applies to this, like on any other day those guys would have walked by me on the street, maybe we would have like made eye contact and maybe just like nodded at each other at the most.
Yeah,
and
they'd ask you what the fuck you looking at.
Yeah,
at the most,
right? Or that. Yeah, I was trying to be nice about it, but
like,
yes,
if you got acknowledged, at least it'd be like, oh, what the fuck you looking at?
Yeah, and for people listening, like the white people that live in these neighborhoods, they're all like, oh, this is what everyone does. We stay inside, or they're somewhere else.
Not all of them.
A lot of them.
I think more from where you were from than where I'm from.
Okay,
because
where I was in Washington Heights.
You have to remember, Inwood is more Irish and Dominican.
Yes,
there is a huge Irish community, and they don't mind that shit. But when you say white, you gotta,
okay. Well, where I was at the time in Washington Heights, it was like I'm the only white dude out there shooting off mortars. And when these guys were like going back and forth, I would do like little backpacks of like little explosives, and I was like, let me get in on this, and I popped out a mortar, and they were like, all right, bro. Oh shit. Oh, that was a clip. Sorry. They were like, all right, bro. And I started shooting off mortars with them. And then, like, one of the guys ran out. And I was like, dude, I got you. And I chucked him a mortar. And we're just sitting there lighting them off. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. And then, like, the one dude was, like, smoking a blunt. He, like, passed me the blunt. We were, like, talking. The dude, like, I ran out of a mortar. It was, like, this, like, awesome fucking thing. And we're illegally shooting off explosives in the middle of buildings. But, like, again, like I would have never had this interaction with them
Yeah.
or like had this like moment of like there was times where there was like kids that lived across the street from me that I had lived across the street from like over a year, and like the mom like bought them some fireworks, but like she didn't. You know,
She's not
didn't
gonna
want to buy.
spend $600.
She didn't buy what I fucking bought. Like
Yeah.
that year, I bought like fucking $1,500 worth of fireworks, and like I mean, my apartment's like a fire hazard.
Mm-hmm.
But like she ran out, and I was like, yo, I fucking got you, and I fucking did like a show for the kids. The kids were having a fucking great time. Like,
No, crime is fun.
it's great. It brings the fucking neighborhood together. Like,
well,
honestly,
you should run for politics, and you should tell that to the people who are like, what's happening in the city?
Fireworks.
Are bringing people together.
Yeah, we need them. It really is, and it's so like American too, because it's just like we're spending money to explode stuff in the sky for entertainment, and it's kind of dangerous.
You're
also,
spending
the
more.
Chinese invented it.
You're spending more than you can afford. Just to blow things up. And
exactly.
that's so American. There's
Right.
nothing more July 4th than that.
And I feel like in 2020, it's extra American that the Chinese invented it.
Yeah. You saw me ignore it first, and you had to do it again. You had to. You saw me ignore it.
I feel like we're just. Oh, I didn't realize you were ignoring
Ah,
it.
shut the fuck up.
I really didn't. I thought you were.
No,
like,
you
on, like,
repeated
a
it
thing.
again.
I was like, oh, maybe she missed that joke.
You're like, I'm waiting for her to laugh
Just
at that
because we're
joke.
Chinese, bitch.
Yeah.
America is. We're China's bitch.
Yeah. China the wrestler, of course. Again.
Yeah, of course, with a Y.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I love 4th of July, and I don't even care what it means. Like, people are like, it's not the true Independence Day. Not all of us were independent. I'm like, okay, all right, I get the argument. Shut up. But can I enjoy a fucking hot dog and a burger? Like, can I just enjoy that? Like, I get it. I get the fight, but can we just not fight today? Right? Like, okay, like, I don't even care. I'm not even being like, I am proud to be an American, which is like, sometimes, right? Sometimes when someone else does something, I'm like, oh, I'm proud to be an American.
Right.
And then other times when I'm doing trivia to a bunch of UK people and I mispronounce words, I'm like, well, I am an American. You know? But like, I'm just like, can we just like, like whatever, like just ignore the reason why just enjoy the day off.
Right.
Just ignore why it happened.
Right.
Like don't talk about it.
Yeah, just
Be chill. Yo, be chill.
Just chill. It's a government holiday. Yo, we're all off. Yo, you trying to make them not give us another day off from work? Yo, it's on a Sunday this year, and they're giving us off Monday. And I can say that because I work in the corporate world, and I hate it.
As observation day.
Yeah.
Like, come on, baby. It doesn't get better than that.
Don't ruin it for us.
They're giving you a hangover day.
They gave us Juneteenth. They gave them Juneteenth. Didn't
Yeah.
Biden? He said it, right? So now we got both.
But it's not only them. Why do you assume there's only black people?
Well, who else is upset?
Native
by it?
Americans.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I forgot about them. Classic white me. Yeah, no. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's an issue.
You're also like anyone could be. There is a white girl in America mad at July 4th.
I just from my
There is a white girl whose dad is a Republican who she lives off of, and she hates July 4th
For some
and wants to ruin my July 4th.
Right.
But loves when daddy gives her money from his.
because Daddy did something bad to her on 4th of July, and now she hates it. So now she's gonna ruin it for the rest of us.
Not even. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. It's just like she's like, no, we're happy. We can't be.
Right.
We should fight today.
There's got to be something wrong.
Like
with
Thanksgiving
it.
too.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, but do you know the history? I don't care. Listen,
Right.
I was here in 1990. Okay, the history for me is that we eat a lot. That's the history on
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
for Thanksgiving.
That's what I know.
Yeah,
Leave
yeah.
me alone.
It's a day off. God damn it! Why are we trying to stop the day off part?
Shh, chill.
Let's, you
Chill.
know.
Everyone chill.
Listen, now listen. You know what? To your point, let's do some stuff. If we want to find problems in things, let's try to amend holidays that have too many requirements,
Yes.
aka Christmas. Let's turn Christmas into just a government holiday where it's just a day off.
Oh,
No
but I love
gifts.
Christmas. I love gifts.
No, okay.
I love
well,
gifts. I'm sorry.
I just don't.
I'm sorry. I'm a material girl.
I'm living in that kind of world.
I can't help it. I can't help myself.
Help it. It's the gal in me. Yo, I just don't like holidays where there's like so much like too much like hyper responsibility around it. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like they
yeah,
give me
no,
like
I know.
anxiety.
Yeah.
And that's why 4th of July is my actual favorite holiday because it's a government holiday.
Uh-huh.
You technically don't have to do anything.
Uh-huh.
Technically,
Yeah.
you could just stay home and watch cartoons and anime.
Families
or whatever the
are
fuck
not
you do.
upset.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not upset
It's
if
not like you're not
with
coming
them.
home for 4th of July. It's
Right.
not a big deal.
You don't got to do nothing.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to celebrate,
Yeah.
eat a fucking hot dog and light off some fireworks.
If you want to
That's
celebrate,
it.
get off the couch, buy a 6-pack, buy burger buns, and show up to a party. That's what I like about
That's
it.
all you got to do.
All you need is 2 hands.
And that's optional. Optional. You don't even have to do that.
Yeah.
No person's going to be like, where were you on 4th of July? Imagine you just like skipped out like for all your close family and friends on like Thanksgiving and Christmas. They'd be like, where were you? You didn't respond to my invites. You didn't do any of the shit. None of that happens for 4th of July.
People are also worried about you. They're like, oh, you didn't go home? Like, are you okay? But no one's worried about you for 4th of
Not
July.
on 4th of July, no, because you're just off.
What would you do? Just chill? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got drunk at the beach, but you chilled? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah. No, the AC, I get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No one cares. No one cares.
The only communities that care about where you are and what you're doing at like for 4th of July is like maybe some weird like politicians and shit that have to like make
Oh,
appearances.
enough with them too.
I know, and like
Yeah.
and who cares? Or like maybe like also people we don't care about, like people who are like in like the Hamptons or like part of like a yacht club, where they're like, where were you for the annual 4th of July yacht race? Like
That's
that
who
shit.
I hope I become.
Those are the people I hope who get COVID.
That's someone I hope I become, because wouldn't that be like a transformative life, right? How I go from that to that.
Wearing a sweater tied
Yeah.
over your shoulders,
The breeze is coming
but
in.
wearing Yeezys as like
the
your
sweater.
boat shoes.
The sweater is a Yeezys. What are you talking about? It's
Wait,
Yeezys.
isn't that what they're called? Those sandals you got?
What, the slides? The Yeezy slides?
Yeah, is that what they're called? The Yeezys?
They call Yeezy slides. So Yeezy is just the brand, right?
Right.
So it's just Adidas taking out Yeezy's shoes, right? So they're called Yeezys.
Oh, okay.
And if you looked up Yeezys, all of them would show up, right? But
Oh.
then the slides are Yeezy slides.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
were a bougie boat person, yacht person,
Yeah.
I imagine you like in like the cream colored pants and like all this stuff, but you're still rocking some fucking Yeezys.
I'm gonna rock the orange ones that just came out, the orange slides. That'd be a great life for me.
I could see you in there. Ashley, I love your Yeezy slides.
Are those Yeezys? Are those slides Yeezus? Well, yes, they are,
Yes, they are.
motherfucker.
Yeah, bitch ass.
Yeah, I can't let go of it. I can't let go of the cursing. It's wherever I go.
I totally see
Yeah.
you there.
Do you cook for 4th of, do you grill for 4th of July, or you let your parents do everything? Like a
If
little
I'm with
bitch
my
boy?
parents, they'll usually, because my parents go like, Carol and Drew go wild with the food. So like, you know, we're
I
eating,
won't
like,
be making it
marinated
this
steak
year.
dips.
I'm
I
so
know, I'm
sad,
trying to
yeah.
weasel you in. I know, I'm trying to get you in there.
Sell me on it, baby. You say you're a salesman. Show
I
me.
mean, I did all the selling I could. It's all Kate's fault. It's Kate's fault.
If only she didn't have parents.
Yeah, exactly. Or had some goddamn siblings or something. Fuck. God damn it. Anyway, she's the prized possession. I get it.
She's Jesus'
And
child.
that
I
means
get it.
Ashlyn is now too, I guess.
No, I would never be. And I don't want to be.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah.
No, I mean they usually like go nuts with the food, but honestly, like 4th of July, like we said, has always just been kind of like. And I used to grow up like in down at the beach. I would spend the summers down there, so
Yeah.
it was like there'd be nights where I'm working.
Oh.
Where I'd be like working my second job after, because I would work 2 jobs. So it would be like, I'd be like, I'm fucking working 4th of July.
Yeah.
So like, I don't even give a shit. Like, it doesn't matter.
I honestly, I hated working 4th of July, especially as like a bartender.
Because no one's
It's
here.
fucking
No one's in there.
dead. It is
No
dead.
one's in
It
there.
is more dead than Thanksgiving. It is more dead than Christmas. It's that and Memorial Day. It's kind of the deadest day of
Right.
the restaurant industry.
Because there's such beach days,
Yeah.
too, and there's such like,
They're
and
just such
especially like
outside
if you're from up
days.
here,
Yeah.
with the mayhem that's going on up here, there's no, you have 2 options when you're up here on 4th of July. It's either get in the bunker or get outside, because it's fucking going down.
strap down or leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, strap down or fly off.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so happy too because they moved, so that means this is gonna be their prime location. So I'm so happy I'm gonna be at the fucking Cape. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I've never felt so privileged in my life. This is it, baby. I've made it.
Well, my parents. So for people,
I love to grill though.
I love grilling.
I love grill. I mean, I grilled for my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you loved my burgers.
Yeah, those are banging.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are banging.
You were like,
yeah, it
all
was pretty
fucked
wasted
up.
too.
Yeah.
You could have put shit on a bun. I would have been like, this is so good. That was so fucked.
yeah, I wish I
Yeah.
would have tried it. But anyways.
Yo, I got like into like grilling like like when COVID first hit and we were
Yeah.
all like hunkered down. I was doing a lot of grilling and shit. And I like realized something when I was grilling. Like I feel like there's all these like shows about grilling, like all this stuff. And I guess like if you're like marinating and doing stuff, yeah, there's lots of techniques. But honestly, the trick to grilling is just pay attention to the meat. You know what I mean? Like how many times like you're just like, I know it's like so dumb, but like I grilled like because I would get nervous and I'd
Yeah.
like go and like I'd watch all this, I'd read all this stuff because I would try to grill different stuff, grill salmon, I grill different cuts of
Shrimp.
meat, chicken, like all this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to make sure I'm doing it right because I would be cooking for like my mom and my ex and my sister, right? And I like want it to be good, so I'm like being really diligent and setting timers, but like the timer's not always accurate.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, so I would just watch it and like, I'm not trying to even toot my own horn. Like, it was just like, damn, this is fucking banging. Like, even
Yeah.
my family would be like, this is really good. And it was just like, they're like, what'd you do? I was like, I watched the meat. Like,
I think an important part is you got to be like in tune with the meat.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like you got to look at them and be like, all right, baby, like you're not ready yet. You're not going to get ready
Right.
yet. You're cooking. This side is cooking pretty fast. I got you. I got my eye on you. Like
Right.
you've got to like be in
Name
tuned
them.
of like,
Yeah, you
of like
gotta-
what's happening.
They're your babies.
Yeah. They're your babies that you're going to eat, you know?
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
like so spot on. Yeah, because like,
But you can't watch it too much. You
Yeah, you
can't
gotta
fuck
let
with
it-
them.
so-
You can't
well, and
keep
it depends on
turning
what
and-
you're right, and it depends
Yeah.
on what you're cooking too, because like they say, like a burger, you just want to ideally just flip once. You don't
Yeah.
want to keep flipping them. So yeah, you do have to like shut it and like leave them, but
Yeah.
you can't do like a fucking like some fucking jabroni where they're like, hey, so anyway, so I'm at the game, and like you're like walking away and
when you-
talking about shit.
When you turn around, the fucking grill is on 900
It's got, like,
degrees.
flames coming out of the
he
sides
opens
and
it. It's like,
shit. Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
like shut it. You like, I'll let your baby sleep for a little bit. You like, maybe do a little joint.
it depends.
Or
Yeah, it depends what you're cooking. Like
get
steak.
a new plate. Get a new
Steak.
plate to bring the fresh ones out when they're done,
Yeah.
because you got all the meat juice on the.
Go get the seasoning. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like you
and
gotta
come back,
go
but-
have a conversation with people. It's
Yeah.
it's. I love grilling, but
Yeah,
anyways,
it's
that's
the fucking best. But yeah,
this is the
hot-
most dad conversation you and I
hot
have
tip,
ever
you
had.
guys. Hot tip. Well, I feel like it hopefully will bring people of the dad shit where they're like, the trick is you gotta rub the thing with butter first, like whatever weird
my
like
God.
shit
Yeah.
they got. You know,
Send
what I
them
mean?
in. I would love to hear those.
Yeah, send us your fucking grill tips.
Your grill
Yeah.
to your grill masters. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have a grill off.
Yeah, we're just both in here with like George Foreman's because we're in New York.
I was
apartment.
thinking in a house, but okay.
Oh, we're going off site for this
Yeah.
one, baby. I'm totally down.
And we just eat, and we both lose.
Yeah, we both lose because no one watching or listening can taste it.
But also, we'll be like having the meat sweats and like just like disgusting the next day. So we'll both lose, which is
Yeah.
how it usually goes.
Yeah.
But dude, I can't wait. I'm so happy I'm getting away. Talking about getting away, I brought up the space shuttle you didn't know about.
No.
They're selling a ticket for $125,000 in this like space balloon.
Balloon?
Yeah, it looks like a balloon. 125 grand a ticket. You go up to space. You go like, I forgot what they said. I'm not gonna even pretend. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm not gonna say 20 miles away from Earth when I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
Right,
about. But
right.
I think it was 20 miles from Earth. Okay.
Right.
But and then you go up and then you come back down.
Does it say like, are you in like no gravity? Are we getting to a place where we're like floating in the thing?
I have no idea. They're teasing us. They're keeping us, at bay. But it looked like from the pictures, like from the prototype, it was just like people standing there, of course, holding their phone.
I love how every new thing is like an opportunity for a picture on your phone. Everywhere
Yeah.
you go, I know it sounds so cliche, more dad shit, but it's just
Yeah.
like everywhere you go, like it's just like, oh my god, this place is so sick, and everyone's just like through the goddamn phone.
Yeah, and it's like even concerts too, and you're like, can't you just enjoy things?
Don't people know that you can't take pictures of the moon that look good? What makes you think you're going to take a cool picture of the Earth from space?
It's like, why would we do
Wait,
that?
let me put my phone on Earth mode so I can get a good shot of it.
But I don't know why they would do that, you know?
Fucking momos.
Momos.
Well, what happened to the whole, like, Lance Bass going into space and them doing the whole, like, we're going to take a bus up there? What happened to that?
What happened to what?
I thought Lance Bass was, like, part of some program where they were going to make it accessible. Like, he
Oh,
signed
this is
up.
what it looks like.
Come on.
I don't want to open it because you won't be able to see it anyways. So we'll just put the picture there.
A space balloon?
Yeah. You see? And it looks like that, and they let it go. And then you come right back.
Wait, can you scroll down? Does it say, like...
Look right here, right here.
They give you champagne.
Yeah.
And a bathroom. And a bathroom. Wait. Does it say... Where does it...
20 miles above Earth. Let's go, baby.
Is 20 miles above... That's not... So you're not leaving the Earth's atmosphere, then? Because I think, like...
I don't think so.
Because I think in order to leave the Earth's atmosphere, you have to, like, go, like, fast. Like, which sounds...
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Which sounds
Man,
like...
you should be a fucking rocket
Right?
scientist.
Yo.
Yo, in order to leave Earth's
You
atmosphere,
gotta, like, go fast.
you gotta, like...
But, like, I don't know
Go
what
fast.
happens, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird, right? Because, like, from what I remember from science, it's like they got to go at, like, a certain angle and a certain speed because you got to break through the Earth's atmosphere. Like,
Yeah.
you got to break through. But, like, what happens with, like, a balloon? Like, if you just let it keep going, does it just, like,
No, because I
stop?
think there's, like...
Does it just pop?
Yeah, and then everyone just falls to their death.
They just fall to their doom?
Yeah, that's how you die. No, I think that the balloon brings you back down. I think it descends. I think it goes up
for
and then
this
descends.
one, yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying in the sense of, like, if you do have to break through the Earth's atmosphere, what happens if you just try to, like, get a balloon through the Earth's atmosphere? Does it just, like, stop like a wall, or does it just
62 miles.
62 miles?
Yeah.
Damn. Wait. If we're talking about the end of the Earth's atmosphere, 62 miles
Upwards, yeah.
Oh, crazy.
The
Okay.
Kármán line.
Weird. So you're not going to space, but you're just going real fucking high.
Yeah.
Yo.
This is insane. Would you do it?
I mean, if someone paid for me to do it, I've been in a hot air balloon once and it was kind of freaky.
Yeah.
But, once you're up there, you're like, all right, I'm used to it now. I was also like over like this, like the plains of Kenya in Africa.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was looking at like the ocean.
Like Earth, like out, like
Yeah.
out there,
I mean,
yeah.
I guess if I fell, I still would have fell to my doom, but at least there would have been like some cool zebras or something nearby.
to catch your fall. A magical unicorn to catch
pick
my
at my
fall.
body. There
Yeah.
were vultures nearby to pick at my orifices.
I would love to go on it. Like it is it's on my extreme bucket list to like leave Earth.
I love, first of all, that it's on your extreme bucket list, which means you have just a normal bucket list and an extreme one. And then also that's what's on it. Number one.
That's one of the
leave
things.
Earth.
That's one of the things on it.
Wait. Give me an item off your normal bucket list. Is there like something where you're like, it's on your bucket list, but not on your extreme bucket list?
I mean, career wise, a special. You know?
Okay.
Like,
I'm with you.
Like, I don't know. I would love to go skydiving, right? Like, that's not an extreme bucket list. But then you have the extreme
But we're
bucket
going to space, leaving Earth? That's extreme bucket list.
Yeah, and like number 2 is like turning into a vampire for extreme bucket list.
Hell yeah. Hell
so
yeah.
I have an extreme bucket list. Which are things that like might not happen but aren't impossible.
I have like a similar thing, but mine's more like my bucket list and then my dark bucket list.
Yeah, no one wants to go there. No,
I'm
not. No one wants to take a balloon to your dark.
There's no balloons. Well, sort of, but
no
one's floating.
No one's taking 125,000 balloon to your dark bucket list. But yeah, but then also like how dumb would you feel if you died, and not only did you die like on this, but you paid $125,000 to die? You know,
Right.
You paid $100,000
For like a crazy suicide.
to die.
Yeah.
Not even a suicide, right?
Well, I guess, yeah.
No,
I guess
it's not
a
suicide,
right.
just like a freak accident.
Yeah, you just pay for your doom. But it's luxury, though. I'd like to think that hopefully, like, too, like, because you paid that much money, and if you do die, like, the balloon pops, and you just, that's a long fall to your doom. You know what I mean? Like, they actually might just probably pass out before they hit the ground. And you think that thing would, like, light on fire because it's getting so much momentum?
Well, I was gonna
like
say,
a fucking meteor
yeah,
falling out of the sky.
I was gonna say, I think your body would just like, poof, you know, like I think it would just like the speed and everything would just be like, boop, and you would just like, it would be like ashes. Like, remember in the Avengers when they're like, when they die,
Yeah, and they just, like...
and they just like turn into like cigarette, you know, like cigarette
ash.
ashes.
Yeah, cigarette. Yeah, yeah.
Like, I think that's how it would be. Like, you'd be coming in hot, and then it'd be like, boop, and then it'd be like, I mean, that's one way to spread your ashes on Earth.
Yeah,
That's a cool way.
That's fucking crazy. It would be funny. It would be kind of funny though, like if because of the way the thing is, it's got like because it must have like a pressurized thing.
Yeah.
Like how like a plane does. So it's like it preserves them to not explode. They're like pressurization optimizing as they're falling.
Wait.
Like so
As
like,
the balloon is falling?
well, if like the balloon pops, but like if the glass is still like they're still sealed into like the pressurized thing.
Okay, like they're still in there. Okay, because when you were talking about their death, I thought that like the balloon would explode and then they would be outside of the balloon.
That's what I was thinking too. But
Okay.
now I'm imagining if the balloon pops, but the glass they're still all sealed
Right.
inside of it, then they're not gonna. Like
They're not gonna explode.
They're gonna be in like this pressurized fish tank.
And they hear this like annoying ass Siri wannabe,
yeah,
like
being
Alexa,
like, who wants more champagne?
would you like to call your family one last time?
Connecting to Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Connecting to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Connecting to Wi-Fi. Server not found.
Malfunction in toilet. Please wait while we address the issue.
Yeah.
Like doing that shit.
It's our priority to
But
fix the
this thing, you're just
toilet.
falling to your doom.
They're like, 1 second, we are going to lower the oxygen while we fix the toilet. It's a priority. It's a fucking shit show. It's like fucking
Yeah.
dying and just like, you have like the most annoying narrator.
We are working on malfunctions for backup balloons.
Yeah.
Help is on the way. Please be sure to wear your oxygen masks.
I'm telling you, I would feel so fucking stupid being in that balloon. I'd be like,
Yo,
you
so
stupid
you dumb
little bitch. As if you didn't have life hard enough. You're going to fucking pay $125. Now look at you. Look at you. Oh,
I took out a loan for this.
Yeah.
I didn't even have enough money for a second ticket.
I put
I'm
my
by
house
myself.
up. I put my house up.
I'm by myself here. Fuck. I was talking so much shit, too.
Yeah.
Telling everybody I'm going to touch the atmosphere and shit.
Yeah. Telling everybody I was going to touch the moon. Because,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know people don't know shit.
I don't even know how far up I'm
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
Dude, wait until I take a selfie on the moon. Sick.
Yo,
It's going viral.
fuck your world up,
Yeah.
bro. Yo, they don't even got Earth mode on my phone. They don't got that yet.
Man, I mean, I want to see a couple of people go. A couple.
Yeah, let some of the other balloons go up first.
A
Yeah.
couple of millions.
Yeah, let a couple years go
I don't
by
even
and
like
let them do
roller
it.
coasters. I don't even trust roller coasters.
Let
So
the price go down too. We all know when the shit drops, it's gonna be mad expensive at first, but then they'll start
and-
doing, you know.
and then they start exploding, and then
then
the
they
price
drop the price down,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then another company, you know, they'll do a whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Lance Bass one because I
Yeah.
think he's actually trying. I think the thing he's a part
As
of. is, like,
someone
going
who got
out of
the J&J, I'm pretty surprised
space.
that you have this opinion.
Really?
Isn't that a social status now? It's someone who got the J&J, and like
So
we
wait,
both
is
know
the-
what I mean.
Is the status that I'm like? What's the perception of me getting the J&J that like?
That like your third arm might come out this summer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That you might have an extra arm,
But
which
what do
will
you
be
think
great
that
as
says
to have
about
as a
an
friend.
Individual, like, what do you think that says about a person where you're like, oh, you're fine with like getting like the dumpy one?
Well,
Like it's like that.
I think. Well, Yeah, I mean, you can't judge people on it, right? Like, it's whatever. And in the beginning, no one knew, too. Remember, like, they were just giving out to people and
Right,
being
right.
like, Pfizer, Moderna, like, there wasn't like, especially when they were giving it, like, to the older people. And they were like, Moderna, Pfizer, blah, 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 right? J&J. And people were just happy to get it. But then afterwards, like, when things came out, people were like, yo, you're getting the J&J? Like, you didn't hear? And in your head, you're like, oh, you just don't care. Like, you just got it. You got, like, when someone's like, I got the J&J, I'm like, oh, you got it for everyone else. Yeah. You didn't get it for you. You got it for everyone else. When someone gets, like, a Pfizer and a Moderna, you're like, oh, you care about yourself.
I wish you were with me when because I had the choice between the two.
Your mic is going in and out, so be careful.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
It was definitely your wire.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah.
It was so funny because I had the choice between like Moderna and like one of the other and J&J.
Yeah.
And I was like, is one of these like one shot? And the woman, she was like some Latin American, and like she wasn't a pharmacist, but she was like one of the pharmacists, like assistant, like admin, like working there. And she was doing all the forms with me, and I like looked up at her and I was like, does it like matter? Like, and she was just like, you healthy? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, do the J&J, you fine. And I was like, all right. That's like literally what convinced me.
She's like, you healthy? You're like, what part are we talking about?
Yeah, like mentally or like physically or like what's up?
Emotionally,
Yeah.
like financially, like what are we talking here? Like what are the side effects?
She was like like it would be like someone like a Puerto Rican aunt. She was just like, you'll be fine, just take it.
She's like, you're fine, puppy.
Yeah, like literally.
Yeah.
And I was just like all right.
oh, puppy, you'll be
I
fine.
had full trust in her.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
like, totally, okay.
Yeah, because those people usually
She's like, do the one and done. Like,
when
it's-
people say it like that, you're just like. You're like, you know what? You're right. I
Yeah.
felt the same way, but thank you for dismissing it like that.
yeah. Thank you for making it not a big deal.
Yeah. You're like, I really fucks with you. Yeah.
Cut to 6 months from now, I got a third arm.
Your tail starts growing.
Why did you steer me wrong, Consuela?
Why is her name Consuela?
I don't know. Is that not a Spanish name?
It's a Mexican name. A
Oh, is
Ecuadorian
it?
name.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
So why would you name Puerto Rican girl? What would you name
I
a Puerto
technically
Rican girl?
don't know
what
what
would you
she
name a
was.
Puerto Rican girl?
She might have been Irish, but just seemed Puerto Rican.
Yeah, sure.
No, she was definitely.
You said Latin American and she seemed Irish. Yeah.
No, I'm.
You only said Latin American because you didn't want to be like some Puerto Rican girl.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the
'cause
only
I
reason.
didn't know what she technically
So I know
was.
she looked like a Puerto Rican girl.
Yeah, she had the vibe. Yeah.
What do you think her name was? Give me a Puerto Rican name.
Like her.
Yeah.
I don't know, like Luisa.
What are you
What's
watching
Puerto
like
Rican
super
names?
novelas or something? Like what?
Rosita. No, I don't.
What are you watching? Like, is this like all the like maids on porn? Like, what are you watching, Luis? Like, what girl you know named Luisa?
Marie. That's Italian. Marie.
It's a good segment. I'll just be like, give me a Dominican name. You just fuck all of them up.
Yeah.
You just start saying like Sharon, Carol, you know, Karen, Julie,
Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Claire.
What? You're like Ashley Salzano. That's
Yeah,
what
Ashland. That's Puerto Rican and Dominican. That's two. That's a twofer.
I'm surprised you know. Oh man, how did we get here? How
I
did
don't
we
even
get
know.
here?
I
How
don't
did we
even
get
know
here?
how we got here. It just means we're having a good time, bro. Yo, I did
We were
think.
talking about space, and now we're like going through Puerto Rican names.
Yeah, how I don't know what a Puerto Rican name sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking
Martina? No.
the fucking balloon lady is the nurse lady. She's like, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Like,
Like,
it's-
just fly up in space. You'll be good.
Yeah, like it's like falling. She's like, you guys are fine. What are you talking about?
Yeah. They should hire her
Yeah.
to get people to do the balloon rides. Because I'll tell you what, I think I could scrape together 125,000 if she's telling me that I'm fine. She's the voice on the thing, like, bathroom's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna fix that right
But we
now
gonna
for
fix
you.
that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got that for you, boo.
You good.
You good. You be good. You be good. Don't be stressing. You be
Yeah.
good. You be good.
Fine.
Yeah. Everyone would be happy dying. Everybody would be like, I'm good.
I swear to God, if in that moment it was like a pharmacist or some like doctor who was like being all weird with me, he's like, well, the risk factors really depend on your blood clotting levels and like this and like the Modernas too. I mean, I know one shot sounds nice, but like there are some like I'd be like, man, just give me the one that takes longer.
Yeah, you're like just,
that's like more like
you just don't trust them.
Yeah, I'm just
because
like
you're gotta be nonchalant about it.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I'm putting this chemical in my body. I need fucking
even if it's wrong, even if my sixth toe comes in tomorrow.
Yeah.
At least you made me feel calm right now.
Gwen made me feel good about it going into it.
Gwen Lita?
Gwen Lita. You can take any plain white girl name and add a Lita to it, and then now we're more in Puerto Rican territory.
No, not really.
Claire Lita.
It doesn't have to be Puerto Rican.
Beth Lita. Do those work?
Karen Lita.
Carol Lita.
That's what we should call your mom from now on.
Aaron Lita.
Chris Lita.
Chris Lita. I'm Chris Lita. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I'm down for it, but they gotta like send some people out there. It can't be me.
They should do like a outreach program where they're like, like people who can't afford it, we're gonna do like a balloon for them, send them up.
Also, like, how much money do we have, right? We have too much money.
Way too much
How much money do we have that we're like $125,000 to be the test subject? Like, to be the dummy. Like, we're paying to be the dummy.
I hope on the first balloon some douchebag guy decides he's gonna propose to his wife in the atmosphere.
But he brings a flash mob with him.
And they start doing a dance. Yeah.
They told him it was safe. And
Yeah.
now the girl's like, what you doing? You got no rhythm. This shit is falling.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, deadass, I want a GPS that's Puerto Rican. That's it. I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna create it.
I think on Waze you can like customize the thing. Like
Should I
you can
do
customize
one?
it. You should totally fucking do one. That'd be fucking dope. I should have you do mine where you're like, turn left, dipshit.
Yeah. Hey, you moron. You missed the gas station.
Which is pretty common of you since you're a dumb white. Yeah. Just
Did you not see that left? Oh, we're gonna eat a red light. Must be nice to be white.
Yeah, there's like racially charged shit in there.
Every time you do a crime, I'm just like, white privilege.
Yeah. You like give me options. You're like, you could go up like 3.5 miles and make the like legal jug turn, like the legal proper Yui, or you could just fucking cut through this side street since you're a privileged white boy and probably won't get a ticket for it.
Yeah.
You just like fucking, you give me like the quick route, but you're like, it is illegal.
I'm like, make sure you have your white card on you.
Yeah. Only do this if you're by yourself in the car.
Yeah. I'm just like, hey, third time Taco Bell this week. You doing good? You okay? You going through something? You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
How annoying would that be? Like, it's so shameful. Like, oh, Domino's at 3 a.m.
Oh, where you're
Someone's
where the
desperate.
GPS judges you?
Yeah.
The GPS has opinions about where you're going and how often. Really? Your ex again?
Oh my God. Didn't you leave crying last time?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But it's like, Jesus Christ.
No, not mine. Mine would never sound like that. Don't insult me.
I'm
insulted.
I don't do generic robot voices anymore. I've got Jolita doing my voice.
Jude Lita. Yeah. That would be a great GPS. I should be a GPS. I think a lot of people would like my voice to tell them what to do.
I think they would.
Yeah.
That would be funny if like Kate had one too. Where she'd be like, get ready for this fierce turn coming up.
If I put that in my car, I would drive it to the water. I would drive it.
I would just let the wheel go and just see where the car takes me.
I'll just slam the fucking gas and I'll just like leave my arms loose like this. And that's it.
Arms out.
Arms out.
Arms out.
That's like a rap song.
Arms out. Yeah.
Arms out.
And the video, you're just like
going crazy. Arms out. Arms
you're on the
out.
space balloon. Your arms are like outside of the balloon, touching the atmosphere. Yeah.
She's
arms
like,
out.
your hand comes back. It's dead. It's completely dead. Gwen Lita's like, I told you. You don't listen. Your mom didn't hit you?
I said not to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said it'd be crazy. I didn't say you should.
Yeah.
I said that should be crazy, not good.
Yeah. I said you be alright. You alright. You
Yeah.
lost your hand, but you alright.
You alive, ain't you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ungrateful motherfucker. Yeah. I think we figured out that I should Siri the balloon. I think that's what we figured out.
Right, that you should be the voice of the balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Totally down with
The
that.
voice of the future.
Actually, I would be, speaking of sticking our arms out in the atmosphere and them coming back dead.
Yo, watch my shot. Let me stick in your arm.
I did know.
You gotta lose that hand.
Yeah. I did write down, maybe it is on my extreme, maybe I do have an extreme bucket list. I would like to it's weird. Like, I don't care that much about
Kiss the
going
sun?
into space. Kiss the sun. No, I do want to touch lava really fast, though. I really do. I've thought about that since I was, like, where I'm just like, it won't, like, you know when you touch like a hot pot or like a flame? Like, I feel like I could touch lava really fast.
Okay, but here's the thing too. Even if you lose your fingertip, fuck it, it's just one.
I touch lava.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a fingertip. Who cares?
Yeah, you touch lava.
I'm not gonna explode.
It's so worth it.
I touch lava.
It's so worth it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's so worth it.
So similar. I also just want to like touch space. Like I just want to just like kind of just like stick my head out like real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just want to kiss the sun like real quick. Like,
just,
not too much, not no tongue. I'm very respectful.
Like,
just a
quick.
tap kiss, and gentle, very gentle. Come on.
It would just be sick. Like you just like I did it real quick.
It'd just be sick.
Yeah.
You're such a beach boy. It'd be fucking rad.
It'd be fucking sick to kiss the sun, bro.
Fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
bro. It's better than sun kiss, bro.
Yo, sun kiss?
Sun
That's
kiss?
what they were talking about.
That's what they're trying to capture inside that bottle. But they ain't never get there. But till me and Ronnie started building our own space shuttle.
Oh, the fucking space shuttle, like the private space shuttles after this. Like, I wonder if that's ever gonna be a thing.
I think there are some people that like do that, like private space, like.
Oh, we're in then.
We find someone.
We're in. Oh,
Is
we
there
gotta
like space law? You know what I mean? Like
You gotta call
is there
Space
a law
Force.
that like the government says like no, you cannot build and launch your own space
I
shuttle?
think so. I think
Really?
we're not allowed to do a lot of things. I think we're not even allowed to be on TikTok.
Yeah,
so
I guess
like,
you're not. Yeah. You
we can't even do heroin. Like, you think they're gonna like be like, yeah, you can leave. Yeah, no, dude, miles and miles.
You can leave. Yeah, the government, the American government's like, nah, bro, you can't. Look, you want to explode stuff in the sky? You could do that in certain states, but you can't leave.
No, you can't leave. Yeah. We've got to keep our eye on you.
Like, I wonder what type of like documentation that balloon atmosphere company needed. Like, they had to go to the government and be like, all
your
right,
DNA.
So here's
Like,
the deal.
everybody has a patch of skin missing. Because they can clone you if shit goes wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think that's what they needed.
Right, they had to like trade in.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
All right. I have a would you rather.
Okay.
Do you? No, right?
I don't have
Okay.
one.
Okay. So would you rather live in space, like have your little apartment just like floating around and just like live in space and like put your little astronaut suit on, go out, take the dog for a walk, put his suit on, come back, just live in space? Or would you rather live in the ocean, like deep in the ocean? You have a house. You're like SpongeBob. You live in a pineapple under a tree.
Okay, could I ask like one or two follow-up stipulation questions?
Oh my God.
When I'm in space, am I just like floating, like just endlessly floating?
Yeah.
There's no like, it's just me and this dog.
Yeah. And you can like, and there's other people floating too, though. Everyone lives there. Everyone.
Oh, so I'm not just alone. It's the world. Like I'll have like neighbors also floating in space.
But maybe, because you're all floating different directions. Right. Why are you making me create a world?
Okay. I know my answer.
Or down in the ocean, you have neighbors too.
Right, but they're fish.
But they could be people too.
Sure.
Because you can live there too.
Right.
If you live there, then people can live there.
Right. Okay.
Okay, wait, I gotta think about it.
Oh.
I just fucking spent my whole life explaining it to you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, live in
Ocean.
space. Oh, You're so dark.
I just feel like endlessly floating. I might not see my neighbor for like light years.
Yeah, but there could be like a hurricane, and then you won't see your neighbors again. It'll be like Finding Nemo. I don't think that's what Finding Nemo was about.
Finding your neighbors.
Finding Neighbor. It's a Pixar movie.
Yeah, with Alan.
Yeah, in the first 2 seconds, you cry, baby.
Yeah. Like all good Pixar movies.
All right, you'll live in the ocean. Well, listen, now that I think about it, I'm just happy you won't be living next to me.
Yeah, we'll be in such opposite places. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Thank you to listen to Splittin' Hairs.
Peace. I don't know why I was about to. I just saluted. I don't know because it's
4th of July.
4th of July, baby.
Enjoy your fireworks and your hot dogs.
You're kind of doing a Nazi thing. You just enjoy your fireworks and your hot
Well,
dogs.
you didn't see me do this. I had to bring it back.
Enjoy your fireworks and hot dogs. It is the 4th of July. Also, never forget #Juneteenth.
You just had to.